Hello and welcome to Pirivars Fiskeflur. Today we're gonna tie a little scud. I call it the glowing scud. It glows in the dark and a very nice fly to have in your box when the night hits your waters. When you're out in the dark, fish, well, put this on the leader and I will assure you get some nice fish. Okay? See how I tie this fly. This is the glowing shrimp. This is how it looks. I'm still curing this shrimp, so I'm gonna use the time when I cure this shrimp to tell a little about the materials. First of all, I use this kind of hook. This is a grub shrimp hook in size 10, and I have been using some clear mono as thread. Oh, I'm gonna start winding this. Still not cured. So I use some chartreuse fluorescent powder on this as the shell back, and I use this epoxy resin and hardener, 5-minute epoxy. I put it onto this fly with a needle like this, and I distribute it. Just have to fix this a little. You see now, it's really getting there. And I'm not gonna touch this again now because it's too late. Well, that's the glowing shrimp. I'm gonna take the light out now. I'm gonna show you what I mean. See, the light is off. I'm gonna take the powder off and just hit it with the light. You see, it glows after the light is gone also. It's very nice. You see, I have closed my lamp, shut off my lamp, and it's still glowing. So this is a very nice fly to have in your box. And if you want to show a little more about how I tie this fly, just follow on with the tying then. Okay, see you there. Okay, now we're gonna start tying this little fly. Attach the thread, snip off the waists, go down to the hook band, and take your dubbing. That is dubbing from Fly Touch Dungeon, pearl sparkling dub. I'm not quite sure what the name is, but you can use whatever sparkling dub you have at home, like that. Take on a little piece of it and be sure that the end of the thread that's closest to the hook is thinner. It's easier to just put it on to the hook, wind it around like this, and make a little ball at the middle. Around we go, and be sure not to crowd the hook eye. I'm getting close now, so I'm getting a bit careful. This is more than enough. Take the rest of the dubbing out. Take it off the thread. Some line when it's around the hook and some whip finish. And the fly tying is almost done. Well, the thread part is Done. And you take your comb. This is a patin comb from Stonefo. Just comb out some legs on this fly. And take your scissor. Just snip these legs off at the hook point. Take some legs off on the top. This is a synthetic material, so I don't want anything to stick up on the upside of the hook, so I check carefully, just cinch it so it will not stick up some fibers. Because now I'm gonna take this little chartreuse powder fluo and just take off the lid here. I'm gonna show you. This is how it looks. Chartreuse powder, very nice for mixing with what I'm gonna use now. I'm gonna use some epoxy and hardener, 5 minutes epoxy. Okay, take some of it, a little dab onto the piece of paper I have, and the same amount with the hardener. I'm gonna mix this together with the powder like this. Take some powder onto my needle, just put it onto the glue epoxy. You don't need so very much of it, but just mix it together. Make it all powder go into the glue. So we will make a very nice colored bit of glue. See, now I mix it all and it looks like this. It's a bit runny, so this is more than enough for this fly. So just carefully place some of it on top of the fly. Just make it go like this. Be careful now, just to take, you don't take too much of this. Very, very potent stuff. Now, because this is not UV resin, this is epoxy, so you have to fiddle around with this fly in 5 minutes time until it's not running more. It's not seeping down the sides. Looking for a nice English word, but I can't find it, so I just keep on running this around now, and I'm gonna pause the video and come back to you so we can see how this fly is looking when it's a bit cured. It's not okay. Here you can see this fly is as cured. It's got its final shape. It is glowing in the dark like I wanted it to, and it's very fast tie. This is a fly you very easy can fill your box with, so it is it's nice to have. I call it glowing Scud, and it's gonna put this on my leader in the dark hours after sea trout and some freshwater trout as well. That's all I had, and be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You will always get the latest videos from me. Bye bye.